This is one of the prototypes of the SRU Bullpup chassis. I have a Thompson Center TCR22, I think it's called, in here. Gun is empty. Now, one of the questions people have asked is, how easy is it to remove? There's some other Bullpup chassis out there. The Track 22, which I've never had or played with other than at SHOT Show, so I don't know how. I think it's a big clamshell. HTA 9022 is also a big clamshell, lots of screws. I have one of those. That's my only experience with those Bullpups. But anyways, this one, you pull, there's a pin right here, pull it, and then this whole thing comes off, right? You gotta pull, there's a trigger linkage bar, transfer bar, I guess, that pulls on the trigger for you. That's just held on with some bushings. So you pull that out. Now you can use this trigger pin, pop out your trigger pack pins, pull that out, and then, oh, that's right, you gotta remove the, I don't know what it's called, the pin that goes behind the bolt carrier. But now you can field strip your 1022. So it's toolless, right? If you want to go further than that, you got to remove the receiver screw. And then there are 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this black butt pad holder thing, and the trigger assembly comes out. And then there's like 2 retained screws here, you're losing those. And the whole entire receiver just slides out. So it's not that bad. I've been told that this brown section here is gonna be extruded aluminum and CNC'd. The black part and this will be injection molded polymer, probably a glass filled nylon, similar to their AR Bullpup chassis. The trigger is okay, it's not great. This one has a lot of flex in it. There's talks already about trying to anchor the receiver so it's more rigid. I've seen, I forget, there's another Bullpup chassis, it's like folded aluminum. They had a barrel block that went in the front and kind of holds your barrel in place. I don't know how accurate that is because you kind of want a free float, but I don't think a Bullpup traditionally is like a precision type of setup. It's not like a Desert Tech SRS bolt gun, it's a 1022. So I don't know, I don't think a Bullpup is really gonna be what you want for a precision, you know, for a plinker, sure, it'd be fine, but definitely not, you know, something you want to compete with in like NRL 22. But that's it. That's the field strip of the SRU Bullpup. It's called SR Pup. Oh, Bup. BUP 22. I don't know about that name. But as you can see, you can use a Thompson Center. Obviously, you can use Ruger 1022s. We tested it with, I had 2 1022s, one's a Charger, one's a regular 1022. Right now, there's no plans for a takedown model, but because this will be extruded aluminum, he can make different lengths. Right now, this is a 16-inch barrel. It stops right at the end of this M-lock slot, and then there's like 2 inches of extra handguard because of the overall length. With the butt pad on, this thing is 26 inches exactly. I think it needs to be a little bit longer than 26 inches. The length of pull is a little bit short. There's at least 2 inches here to my bicep, so you could easily go longer, and the length of pull isn't going to be that bad. I would definitely add the 2 inches here and cut this a little back. Hopefully he makes a pistol version. That'd be kind of cool, because with a With a Ruger Charger and a barrel right to this point, it's like I think just under 9 inches of barrel. So you would have a really, really tiny little bullpup. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And then just have the handguard just stop right here, right here. And then you just have the optic right there. Super short, super tiny. Price, so no projected real price just yet. Just the guy I've been talking to says it's going to be more expensive than the AR one because this is going to be extruded aluminum, whereas the AR one is just 2 clamshells of glass-filled nylon polymer. Obviously there's some metal leakages and stuff like that, but for the most part it's injection molded. But for the 1022 it's going to be more expensive, and the AR one is like $399 I think is the MSRP price. So this thing's probably going to be, I'm just ballparking here, $500. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. It's going to be more expensive. But when he gets a production unit, he'll send me a production unit to test. I'll be testing accuracy, how well it holds 0, because everything's held here. There's a lot of barrel. Right now, there's a lot of barrel movement, which isn't great. But we'll see. I like what they've done. I have some input. I'm giving them some input, feedback.